Lubumbashi is striving to give new impetus to the city's development by showcasing its industrial heritage with creativity. With more than 50 workshops dedicated to malachite carving, the city's policy reflects the importance of handcrafts as a key lever to boost employment. About religion, in Lubumbashi, these are predominantly Christian. The Church of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese offers confessionals in all kinds of idioms, such as Swahili. Swahili, also known by its native name Kiswahili, is the language spoken along the East African coast and is widely spoken in more than 14 countries. The National Museum of Lubumbashi was founded in 1946 on the initiative.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to GNU According to CD, that is Government of National Unity. So, in case you were wondering, CD, what on earth was that about? Well, I think we are being taken advantage of. I think the advantage that is being taken of us is that most of us South Africans, and not all of us, some of us, we almost like, those Americans when they are asked about Africa or the most poorest country in the world, they will say Africa, as in Africa is like a country, meaning that they know nothing about geography. The education system is not teaching them like credible and important things to know, your surroundings, the world that you live in, etc., and so on. I mean, there are some South Africans as well who are like that, who couldn't bother about learning history, about geography and biology, even to some extent as well. And I think these guys have figured us out that nah, if we say that there's a war going on in the DRC, now, guys, that little clip that you just saw, that is a place called, I mean, it's one of the biggest cities of the DRC called Lubumbashi. I'm sure I'm butchering it, Lubumbashi. I'm thinking maybe it's taken from Patrice Lumumba, or maybe that was the capital once. I don't know, but it sounds something like that. And this is what's going on there. Do you see people carrying AK-40, no whatnot, and whatnot not? That shows distress, shows that no, everybody needs to run away. And when they run away to South Africa and become a bothersome to us, especially the love scams that they are running in South Africa. Does that look at let me just show you again this video. Let me show you again. There we go. Does that look to you that people there are at war? Then we need to ask real questions here. And the questions that we need to ask is not necessarily to the people that are already here and demanding to be South African citizens and running political parties in our political system. But we need to ask this government that brought them here, on what grounds are they here? What is it that South Africa is doing also in the Congo that it is abstracting or it is looting or whatever the case might be? Or what South Africans, especially those that once upon a time were in the governing party of our country, doing in the DRC, so much so that they are sitting on their ears and not even caring about the people of South Africa. Every time these people, when they say, oh, we ran away from unrest in DRC is at war, we are here as refugees and asylum seekers, please accept us and let us be South African citizens, give us papers. Because being a citizen is about papers to many of them. The whole South African concept for them, it needs to be scrapped. This rainbow nation of yours you're talking about needs to be scrapped. You need to get rid of some people that we don't want, that we got rid of in our own countries. But the question is what's going on. There's something definitely going on that is making most of our leaders to turn the other way when South Africans are crying and asking questions. What war is happening in the DRC? That small little conflict between former Rwandans, which did the DRC in the east of DRC, have given some kind of a sanctuary, and now they turned on them like alcohol in the belly. That couldn't be a war that has engulfed the entire country. That country is thriving. Yes, they may have corrupt leadership without a vision for the people of the Congo, but there is no war going on. Here's the biggest city in the DRC called Lubumbashi. Do you see anything? They even have this beautiful Catholic church thing going on there. These are the streets. You see the tuk-tuks and stuff is happening. People are not in distress whatsoever. So what is really going on? Why are we being lied to? Why are we being lied to? Simply because we are not travelers. Because that's who we are. We don't travel. We don't go bother nobody. Yes, there are those that do travel when they want to travel. I mean, I took this clip from a beautiful video I was watching because if you don't know me, I love two types of transport in the world. I love airplanes and I also love trains. And so I was watching the Ravos train that was launched in 2023, the Copper Belt Trail from Zambia all the way to Angola, I think it is. It's a 15-day trip. So I abstracted this video because they stopped at it's one of the stops of this train when it reaches the DRC before it passes over going to Angola. And I was like, and I got to get this clip and show fellow South Africans that we are being lied to. We are being lied to by the so-called refugees that are here in South Africa. They are lying to us that there's war and unrest going on in the DRC. And that is why when you turn on your television, particularly go to a news channel, you don't hear anything going on. Yes, in the past, we used to see things going on. And I think that's why we understood and said nothing and did nothing about them being here in South Africa. But when things started getting better, they decided to remain behind. And now they challenge us. I've been in South Africa for the past 21 years. Hey, what not? As if we don't invite you. When the war stopped, you were supposed to have gone home so that you do not experience a lack of peace of mind. The only place you can have a peace of mind is when you are in your own home. Generally, when you are in your own home, you are at peace. You are able also to throw a tantrum if you want to throw a tantrum. And you are able to also to demand things if you want to demand things. You are able to also fix your home when you see cracks. But no, these ones, they want to be South Africans by force with the help of NGOs who are getting money from somewhere. And then they fight us in court. And yet there are no wars going on. What kind of judges are those as well that listen to these matters and not ask questions? Before you apply the law, there needs to be facts put on the table. And the fact is, and the first fact is, are there or is there any war currently going on in the DRC? And then they produce proof. And then the court make a decision on the basis of those facts. But no, they go straight to the Constitution. The Constitution of the country is selling us out. I mean, not that I used to, because I am still partially, not holistically anymore, partially a supporter of our Constitution, especially when it comes to now it looks like they're even using the Bill of Rights, particularly Section 9 of the Constitution, that everyone is equal before the law. And then the reason why they say that is because the preamble of the Constitution says South Africa belongs to all who live in it, not the South Africans that live in it. But they're also playing dumb because when the Constitution was put together, it was for the people of South Africa. It never mentioned anybody that's coming from outside of South Africa. But then again, the ambiguity is what they are using against us. And that is why they keep winning these cases against us. It's sickening. Anyways, guys, I just thought, let me just show you what's happening in the DRC in this little clip of this beautiful documentary video I'm watching. I'm so envious. Ravos, if you're listening, sponsor. Anyways, guys, before I start saying dumb things, let's see each other a little bit later. Bye.